All right, I've been getting a ton of questions about milk. Which milk is best? Is it organic dairy? Is it pea milk? Is it soy milk? Is it coconut milk? So I'm gonna answer the question for you. But the thing of it is, it really depends on you. And I'm gonna explain why, right? So I'm gonna give you all the information and then you're gonna make the choice that best suits your needs with regard to your ethics, quite honestly, and your nutritional requirements. So let's start with actual dairy. Now, some people are lactose intolerant. In fact, the majority of people on the planet cannot digest lactose. They don't have the enzyme. I happen to, I love cheese. Cheese is my favorite, but a lot of people don't. If that's the case, you can always go with a lactose-free milk. Personally, I will not touch regular dairy unless it is organic, and if you are lactose intolerant, consider lactose-free. Here are the pros and the cons of this. It doesn't need to be enriched with certain nutrients because dairy-free milk alternatives will be enriched with calcium, magnesium. They'll tell you it's as good. To be honest, the jury is still sort of out on that one. So it has the benefits of all of those naturally occurring vitamins and minerals. It's about, and I have my little cheat sheet here, but I'm going to have my little videographer genius flying a label right now. So it's 2%, right, is 130 calories a cup, 12 grams of sugar, 8 grams of protein. So that one's gonna be high in protein, a little bit high in calories if it's 2%. If you go 1% or non-fat, the sugar will go up a little bit, but the calories will go down 20 or 30 calories a cup, right? So also, if you're trying to lose weight, you wanna take the calories into account. That's why this is also relevant. Next one, coconut, unsweetened. Now here are the benefits to this. It's only 45 calories a cup, so kind of nothing. It also has 0 protein though. So if you're looking for protein, you're not gonna find it in coconut milk. It is gonna be enriched with calcium and magnesium. It has 0 grams of sugar, unless you're getting sweetened coconut milk, like vanilla coconut milk, right? Then it will have more sugar and more calories. But if we're just taking it unsweetened, lowest in calories, but no protein, also no sugar. So that's a good thing. Here's another benefit of coconut milk. It doesn't crush the environment. Whereas almond, which we're gonna talk about in a minute, uses so much water. So it's not environmentally friendly. Coconut also doesn't need to be organic because think about it, the milk is in that crazy husk, right? So it doesn't require herbicides, fungicides, pesticides. So better for the planet, better for you, a little more affordable because it doesn't need to be organic. Now, some people get confused about coconut even to this day and they say, well, it's got saturated fat, like it's gonna kill me, it's gonna cause heart disease. No, it's different. They're medium chain fatty acids. So it's not like you're eating a slice of Kobe beef, totally different, okay? And the way the body utilizes these medium chain fatty acids is they actually provide energy for a longer period of time. So they're not bad for you fats by any stretch of the imagination. Let's look at almond, as I was saying. Personally, I don't love the taste. Let's fly on the label. All right, what do we got here on almond? We've got 90 calories in a cup, 3 grams of protein, and 1 gram of sugar. So low in sugar, not so high in protein, but 3 grams, right? 90 calories, not bad. This is unsweetened. Here's my issue with almond. One, personally, I don't like the taste. So that's gonna come into play as well, right? Number 2, hard on the environment. Uses a ton of water. I live in California. We've been in drought city for the last decade, so using a ton of water for an almond, not ideal. Almonds are heavily sprayed, heavily sprayed with pesticides, herbicides, fungicides. I don't often see organic almond milk. I don't know if you're seeing it. I also, in this state, live here, and I see, when I drive up the coast, I see them spraying the trees, and it's just, ugh. Plus, bad for the bees. So beekeepers bring their bees in, you know, we're having a bee crisis, and then the bees are eating only one crop, and then the bees are exposed to all those chemicals. So from an environmental perspective, almond is a real tough choice. So if that's super important to you, right, you're probably gonna wanna steer away from that one. The one benefit of almond that the other milks don't have is it is high in vitamin E. But if you have a nut allergy, regardless, this one's out for you. All right, next, soy. No, I really don't even want to find the label on this, but we will. So, Caitlin? All right, so what do we got on soy? Bottom line, here's the deal. I don't want you touching this. I don't care the calories. I don't care the sugar. I don't care. Most soy products are genetically engineered. So they're coming from those really big corporations. I don't need another lawsuit right now. Do a little homework. Try a Google search. These seeds are patented. That's why they're genetically engineered. They don't occur naturally so that somebody can own the seed. Whereas you can't own anything that occurs naturally. You can't patent it. These seeds are engineered to withstand the crazy amount of chemicals that said corporations own, right? So they made a seed that can tolerate their chemicals. Now, we're talking chemical fertilizers, fungicides, herbicides, pesticides, just terrible, 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 terrible. So terrible for the planet, terrible for the oceans, all of it, right? Terrible for you. Now, let's say we had non-GMO verified, because they'll say genetically modified, even though the truth is genetically engineered is really the right answer. Genetically modified is when you take a red rose and a white rose, you get a pink rose. That can happen, right? Genetically engineered is when you take the genes of a jellyfish and you pop it into a tomato. That's a no-go. So these seeds are, in fact, GEO. They're genetically engineered. But for the sake of what we see in the public and the label, if it says organic, non-GMO verified, and you go, whoa, well, super duper. Nevertheless, soy is still pretty controversial. The jury is out, and you're gonna hear different things about excess estrogen, and no, soy blocks the bad estrogen. No, it raises estrogen. No, I don't think we mess with it. I have read a lot out there. I say no on the soy. And one thing I can tell you for sure is that if soy is not fermented, all right, and that's like miso, right? Miso soup, something like that, it can be thyroid toxic, not good for the thyroid. So can we avoid this? I don't know why I just made that disgusting sound. I just guess I just don't like soy that much. All right, on my cheat sheet, what did I forget? Oh, I got two more. Oat. Okay, people love this one. It's on fire right now. Awesome. What's the deal? Well, most oat milk products, in fact, the most prominent one, Oatly, is actually, I didn't see the organic label on it, but I did some homework, and it is made with organic oats. So we don't need to worry about all the pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, right? So awesome. Now, tastes pretty good. That's pretty rad. Let's fly on that label. So what do we have? We have 120 calories a cup, okay? You got 3 grams of protein, so it's not crazy high in protein. 7 grams of sugar, that's not bad at all. And it tastes awesome, and it's not terrible for the environment, and it's not terrible for you. And here's the one benefit that oat will have that other milks won't: fiber. So we all know fiber is great for a host of different things, but in particular, it helps to lower your LDL or your bad cholesterol. So that's cool. We like that, right? Pea. Now, there's one product out there, and please correct me if I am wrong, that I know of that's kind of mainstream, and it's called Ripple. I do not think, I could not find anywhere that said Ripple was made with organic peas. I do know that it is made with split peas, and a lot of the pea milk products are from split peas. So unlike the snap peas or those different kinds of peas that are in the pod that are not heavily sprayed, split peas have a lot of pesticides. So again, you're gonna lose me here because that's important to me. So pea, we're gonna fly in the label, right, and see how it matches up. 90 calories a cup, not bad, okay? 8 grams of protein, kind of awesome. 5 grams of sugar. If you like the taste of this one, I would say run with it, other than the fact if the split peas are not organic, I personally would bypass it because I don't want the pesticide residue. So based on all this information, you can now make the decision on the milk or dairy alternative that's best for you and your family. So subscribe, like this one up, leave your comments below, ask your questions so I can better help inform you guys on what you care about. All right, guys, for fitness instruction, nutrition advice, all things health and wellness, like, subscribe, click, comment.